Is it working? Please, somebody tell me it's working. And I just told everybody to stay in the other room. Oh my gosh, this is such a big headache. And I'm tired. Man, I hope this works. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing. Can you see me? Something. Hey, Kyle. So you can hear me and you can see me. That's great. This streaming stuff is no joke. I don't know how these people do this stuff. This is the most confusing thing I have ever dealt with in my entire life. Not all of your music. You got, there's like 300 submissions, dude. I'm gonna finish up the ones that I was supposed to do for tomorrow's episode. I recorded the video, and then since it was so long, it was like an hour and a half worth of recording. I chopped it up into 2 episodes, so it was gonna be 5 and 6. I edited 5. I posted 5, but then number 6, I waited to edit it. And then I was editing some other video, and then like I went to format my card because I forgot I had to edit the stuff, so I lost all the footage. So that's like the second or third time I've had to record this stuff, and I just don't want to record a new video, so I thought I would do it live. And then since I'll be here probably about 2 hours, I'll take maybe some live submissions or something. But here's the ultimate test, because this is what's really gonna suck. If you can't hear this music, then this is pointless. So tell me if you can hear this. I'm playing something right now. Please say yes. Can you hear the music?
That's right.
Pretty please.
That's right.
Anybody.
That's right.
Oh, sick. Okay, I figured it out finally. By the way, that was a track I wrote. Well, that was Aaron Carter's beat, and he asked me to write a song to it. That's the beat. Anyway, finally, I figured it out. So, yeah, Aaron Carter's a good producer. So what I'm gonna do is, and hopefully at some point I'll have a better like setup to where this is not so low quality. I hate that this is like a 720p stream, but yeah, later on I'll figure out that other stuff. For now, we're just gonna do this. So what was I saying? Oh, another thing, if I am delayed in my responses or whatever, this stuff is really annoying because when I'm looking at myself on the stream, I'm like 10 seconds behind. And then when I look at what you guys are saying, it's also like 10 seconds behind. So there might be a little bit of lag. But yeah. Everybody was a family. I can hear you. That's dope, Jeremiah. We got Kyle in here. We got YS Mac. Who else? 24 viewers. Ernest Jones, hip hop legend. AVO, that guy. Owen Grady. Everybody's in here. Stream looking good. Man, I'm a stickler for quality. I'm kind of like MKBHD. I like that super like 8K looking stuff. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off with I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people to get through right now, and then maybe if you guys want to send some links or tell me to search something, then I can do your song here. Yeah, my bad. I thought. See, I'm still trying to figure out the way this stream stuff works. I thought I ended it and then I could like just start it up again, and it'll just keep the same room, but that's not what happened. What do you mean? How do you request a song? What are you trying to request? You talking about me, like me DJing right now? What's up? There's probably a lot of people waiting that last one. Oops. Okay, so everybody keeps asking this question, man. You submit it to my video. I want to help you make better music for free or whatever it's called. I'm not taking any more emails to my, because this is my personal email. I mean, it's my business email, but it's like my business email. So I can't take any more submissions in that. It's packed with all kinds of music, and I can't even see like my business stuff. So I need to make a separate email. For now, I'm only taking I'm still going to go through the rest of the submissions on that email, don't worry. But from now on, I'm not looking at anything after October 6th on that email. I'm going to make a separate email. I haven't made it yet, but I'll make a separate email that you guys can send stuff to. So with that being said, everything's working. We're going to go to, no, let's start. I don't want to start with this guy because that's not in the right order. And just a reminder, when you submit in, just know I'm going in order. Everybody says, how do I submit for the next episode? It's not for the next episode. When you submit, you're going to have to wait because it's a line basically. So don't think that just because you submit, I'm going to have it in the next episode, because that's a common misconception. Submit my song on the original video you made the day you posted it, but I think submission went into your YouTube. No, I don't think so. I mean, unless you said something bad or something in there. I don't know why it would do that, but I can check. I'm still on like September 10th as far as my submissions on that video go. Where do you get what music? I'm under so much stress. Who? Okay, let me get to this first song, because I don't want this stream to go on forever and ever and people watch the replay and like, yeah. So this, yeah, I'm doing streams more often. I'm gonna try to do like once a week. This is gonna count as one of my uploads. I want to do like 3 videos a week, including a live stream, 3 or 4. Okay, so the first submission is Nick Jones. He sent me something on his iPhone. He didn't really say anything. He said, this is the first song I produced. Oh, dang. Okay. This is a lot of pressure for you, Nick. Let's open this up and see what you got.
Leave me alone. You gon' miss me when I'm good and gone. I'm staying strong. I was so weak, but I'm grown and strong. I stayed at home, out in the streets, I'm not a clone. Do you see what's on? Right in your face, what they be on.
All right.
I'm not a clone.
So Nick, right off the bat, the vocals are too low. This is.
Oh, lost me, he good and gone. This road is on. I'm with the gang, no rolling.
This is like the same thing I've been saying about a lot of the rap songs that I receive. I know you guys are trying to do like a feel and a vibe for your back in September. I know you guys are trying to get like a style of rap that you're trying to do, but in having a style, you still have to make pronounceable, like you still have to pronounce your words. I can't tell what you're saying, and that's not taking a shot or anything. I honestly, I'm like, what are the lyrics? So that's one thing that I would recommend. Like, you can still have the laid back feel, the laid back tone, the whole like, you know, smooth type thing, which is what I think you're going for, but you still have to pronounce your words well enough for the average listener to be able to understand. Otherwise your song won't catch on, because the people, they don't know how to sing your songs other than like a melody. But then also the vocals are too low for me. I think the mixing needs some work.
Stone. Go to the store, high as fuck, I'm feeling stoned. Don't hit me up, swear to God, I cut on my phone. Man, I just want y'all to know, don't take this shit too serious, man.
I like the beat.
Not me, but I take life too serious.
The beat kind of matches what you're talking about. I actually understood what you said in that last part. So the beat matches that spacey vibe you're going for, that you know, you in the clouds right now basically. So I like the airy feel of the beat.
Yes, bro, you meant to have fun here.
Yeah, they sound a little bit sleepy. That's my thing. I think that's what he's going for. I think that's what is trying to be communicated, which is fine, but at the same time you still have to be understandable in how you present it, because there's people that also do things like, for instance, Britney Spears, when she was singing with a British accent, everybody knows she ain't got no accent, she just wanted to have a certain vibe for her song. There's all kinds of people that sing with rasp even though their voices aren't raspy, so you can stylize your voice like yourself and create your own thing, but you still have to be presentable in terms of I can actually understand your lyrics.
Great experience. Whatever you going through, bro, just get over that shit, man. Connect with them, that ass. Making on land, nigga, worry about yourself. Niggas fuck you over, that's the shit that I feel. Started meditating, then the pain had melt. This shit got a drink, I ain't talking about well.
The stacks are also kind of spread out, not spread out, but they're not lined up. You want to clean that up. That's something that's also kind of distracting. The vocal stacks are kind of not all hitting at the same time, so you're saying something, but then the stack that's saying the same thing is like a little bit after or a little bit before, so it's kind of like 3 people are rapping all at once, but it's not like emphasized, like how I teach, it's like 3 people are rapping at once trying to all catch the same beat. So that's one thing that I think needs to be cleaned up. You need to re-record those parts all on the same beat, all very sharp, and that way, because it's again distracting, as well as the lyrics, the delivery not being sharp enough. When you couple that with like a off kilter, like you're off the beat kind of style of stacking, it kind of gets messy a little bit. So I would recommend that you re-record those, get it really cleaned up, or just line them up so that they, they're all on the same thing, because the rhythms are kind of jumping all over the place.
The tragic news, I was like, oh well. Everybody so low, they under the spell. I'm gonna talk about I'm keeping the shell. We don't own cows, so I'm hearing the bells. Bitch, I'm so hot, don't compare me to hell.
My bad.
Throw your last coin in the wish it well. I was so hot in the earth and I fell.
So yeah, those are pretty. Sorry, I'm yelling. Those are pretty much my only things about this track. The mixing on the vocals do need to be looked at. I think the sound of the microphone sounds okay, but it's also missing like some kind of spice on it, like I talked about in my last video, some kind of plug in to add a style to the vocal, but then as well as cleaning up the stacks, pronouncing everything so that it's you can hear, but still having your style. Obviously, don't completely lose your individuality, but you still have to be understand it, is that a word? Understood. Oh my goodness, this is how tired I am. You still have to be understood by your audience. Would people view it as racist if I put on a Jamaican accent for? No, I've done that before. I've done that many times. I've had Jamaican accents. I've done British accents. I think there's always going to be those people that are offended at every single thing, but it's not offensive if we're being completely honest. It's just what's offensive about it? Are you making fun of them? No. That's my thing. It's the intention behind what you're doing. If you're not doing it to poke fun at people or to benefit off of what they created and not give any credit, then of course it's offensive. But if you're just doing it because it's like you want to reference that style, then why not? Joel Owens. You trying to get that song reviewed? You gotta wait though, if so, because I got 4 other people to go. This stuff is so confusing. I got windows open all over the place. Yeah, it doesn't have a punch, and it doesn't have to have a punch necessarily, because it's a lazy song. He's talking about he's high and stuff like that, so it's that kind of song, but it still has to be sharp. It's not sharp right now. It's kind of like a blunt. Not a blunt like you guys. Anyway, like a blunt edge, like something's not sharp. It's kind of curved at the tip. Whatever. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. All right. Next up is Crooked Snaps song submission. Please click. LOL. I don't have any reach really at all, and I got 50 plus songs, but I'm more interested in the advice. I know you'll like at least a few things about this track. G, thanks if you ended up I'm selecting everybody's, man, so I got you. Just hopefully you watch this live, because this is not going to be a normal video. Also, let me know if you guys prefer these reaction videos live, or if you prefer the edited one. Like, I know that this is the first one I've done live, so let me know like afterwards or right now if you feel like it. If you prefer the edited down videos, or like being live reacting to this stuff, because I know it's two different experiences. So this song's good. Is that what it's called? This song's good? Yes, it is. Crooked Snaps. It's really quiet. I like that progression. This is Crooked Snaps on SoundCloud, by the way. Let me see if I can.
People talk that shit behind your back, but they can match you. They quiet, never hear them pussy sneezing, never rat you. You pull up, you get smoked just like a J for breezing past you. Snitching bitches know that I'm their dad, I feed them rap food. I can do this shit forever, never run out of energy. I'm like Android 17, ready to fuck up an enemy. And y'all ride each other's ass like you be stuck in the centipede. I'm just trying to take my shot, but all you bitches ain't letting me.
Okay, so first off, I love the beat. I mean, I'm assuming you didn't produce this because it says produced by Paryo. But the beat is dope. The beat is smashing.
Talents go crazy. People talk that shit behind your back, but they can match you. They quiet, never hear them pussy sneezing, never rat you. You pull up, you get smoked.
The thing that I will say again with this track, with this rap, is the vocals need some kind of spice. Again, it's just something that irks me. Not irks me, but I can't let go of this thought. Like when people record rap vocals and they don't add some kind of style to it. It doesn't have to be a dramatic style. It doesn't have to be crazy auto-tune. It doesn't have to be sounding all reverby and stuff, but it needs something on top of just those dry vocals. I prefer my rap vocals dry, but it does need to have something else. You know what I mean? To give it flair. When you're rapping, man, you want to have that flair, you want to have that style. And this is something that obviously I mentioned before, Travis Scott does really well with the way his vocals are engineered. Kanye West, even people like like Jay-Z and J. Cole, they have a more subtle approach, but they still add something. I guarantee you, some kind of plugin that gives their vocals a little bit of punch, like a compressor or a tape compressor, something like that. So it does need, in my opinion, it does need some kind of something to really liven up the vocals, but your delivery, the beat, everything is there.
Just like a J for breezing past you. Snitching bitches know that I'm their dad, I feed them rap food. I can do this shit forever, never run out of energy. I'm like Android 17, ready to fuck up an enemy. And y'all ride each other's ass like you be stuck in the centipede. I'm just trying to take my shot, but all you bitches ain't letting me. And all my talents go crazy, it's fuck you, ain't pay me. These other rappers slacking, man, y'all out here being lazy.
Okay, well, let me pause right here real quick. I'm not to call nobody out, but Oscar, we don't do that around here, man. I'm trying to like help these people out and showcase some talent. This is how I feel is the best way to get out your message, get out your music, get people to follow you. Just randomly type and subscribe to my channel in the chat is not going to work. I can guarantee you. I've been doing social media for I don't know how long, since before 2008. I've tried everything and that does not work. So please don't do that. Please. Yes, I am for free, but I'm doing people in my email right now. I'm not doing anybody in the chat yet. Let's see. Love the live reaction, so you can actually comment in real time. Yeah, that's pretty cool about it. Kind of like the post better because with the post at least gives undiscovered talent some exposure and helps. Well, this is going to be a post too. I mean, whenever I end a live stream, it still posts to my channel as a video. So it's the only thing is it's not going to be a 10-minute video. It's going to be a 2-hour video. So it's still a post. But if you prefer like the shorter content because it's easier to find your music, then I understand that. Like this is the second time I've tuned into a live YouTube stream and I dig this. Your style is cold. No problem. Be okay, but his vocal is not aggressive. It doesn't have to be aggressive.
Look at all the fans and all the eyebrows that I'm raising. So yeah, I got potential. Yeah, I might just be amazing. This shit is electric like a motherfucker.
I don't think it has to be aggressive. I think this is not so much of an aggressive song. Like, he's aggressive enough in his delivery. It's more like a calm, cool, collected. It's hard for me to explain the vibe like without moving. Like, it's just like this kind of. So it doesn't have to be like Eminem aggressive. It's like who would be a good explanation? Not Chance. Maybe like J. Cole on one of his like smoother tracks. It's like a smooth aggressive. It doesn't have to be harsh.
Jason said that you don't think I got it, then you motherfuckers crazy. Said I down another bottle and a motherfucker wavy, cause I'm only going down the fucking road that I ain't paving. See, I pour a lot of Hennessy, them bitches filled with jealousy. They got their vision set on me, but they don't wanna bet on me. So fuck a top 5, number 2 come after I. Like JK Elemental P, y'all ain't what you said to be.
I do want to say like that part right there. The wording was a little bit slurred, and this is something that somebody asked me about before, like how do you not slur your words when you're rapping. It's literally, as I always say, you have to over pronounce, and you have to, it's going to feel stupid, it's going to sound stupid or look stupid because you're going to go like this, and why your mouth is going to go everywhere. At least when you're recording. When you're live and everybody knows the song, then it's fine. But if you're recording something, I recommend overdoing it, because then your stuff will really be communicated to the listener. But that part, it seemed kind of rushed because you're trying to fit all those lyrics within that bar, which is fine to do. But I think the sharpness of that delivery would help translate that line a little bit more. Hip hop legend, what's your song name? Logic, yeah, Logic, yeah. Logic and Cole, Big Sean, he's one of them. Pusha T's a little bit more aggressive than him, but also, how can I send you the link? Yeah, you can just, I'm not taking the submissions here yet. Let me catch up to these guys first. I'll let you guys know when I'm taking submissions in the chat. If for the person who asked the email, if you send it to my email, I'm definitely not going to react to it right now, because that I'm going in order in my email, and I'm only on September like 12th, so it's going to be a while. Yeah, it's like really real Big Sean vibes. What's up, Rodney?
Let me keep on lessening, so fuck whatever said to me. Like, bitch, I am autonomous, I'm kicking shit, no Spartacus. Ego hippopotamus, and that is why I started this. You basic like a starter kid, I make the rules, no parliament. You see, my talents for this rap shit is absurd, it's fucking crazy. I am hotter than the sun, but
see, I like this delivery. I like the way this sounds. Yeah, those are really my only things.
I'm so colder than the AC. I got lyrics in the flow that's probably out of reach for most of you, so I'ma kill the game and do.
I think it just needs that spice on the vocals. It needs a little the magic touch, that magic stylized effect, whatever it's gonna be. Put something on there to give it style. It has your delivery style right now. It has your essence, your artistry, your lyrical content, but it doesn't have a sonic style, a sound. It's just, so if you want to go subtle, go with a tape compressor. If you want to go subtle, go with a regular compressor. Go with a slight distortion. I don't know, something very subtle, and keep it low. If you want to go hard, then that's when you can go in and do like I always say, the Maserati VX1 is a great one. I love that plugin. And you can stack other plugins on top of that. But I think everything about this is dope. The track is dope. The delivery is dope. I just want the vocals to have more style to it. But this is Crooked Snaps on SoundCloud, if you guys want to check him out later on. Crooked Snaps. Let me type it here on SoundCloud. I'm gonna try to figure out. This is still like a loose idea or whatever. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to like make sure everybody, because in the videos I was just like putting the screenshot of their stuff so you guys could look it up, but then some people were suggesting I put links in the video, which makes sense. So I just let me figure this stuff out. All this is like last minute type stuff, but I just wanted to catch up. So Thanks, Crooked Snaps. We're moving on to Lady Lark 7997. I hope she's watching this or will be watching this later, because I told her she would be in the next episode. So she made a song in GarageBand with her iPad, and she wanted me to hear it. She's here from September 7th. Good Lord. And it's now literally a month later. It's October 7th tomorrow. I can't believe I missed it. Hopefully I'm not too late. No, you're not too late, but I sure am. So, I just told you what I would do to enhance his vocals. I would add some kind of compressor, some kind of tape compressor, some kind of distortion, some kind of plug-in that will stylize his vocals. It depends what sound he's trying to go for. Hey, thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Mujahid. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's your connection is awful. I hope everybody else's connection isn't awful, because mine says excellent connection. And yeah, just send it there. Not a wop. With Push's newest stuff, his cadence is pretty subdued, but with overall drive. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole vibe. I haven't really listened to his newer stuff, which is a shame. I haven't listened to anybody's new stuff. When I'm working on music, I tend to neglect listening to anybody's music. Yeah. So next person, Lady Lark. So I already have her song downloaded, and this song, I this is my fourth time hearing this song, because this is my fourth time reacting to it. So it sucks because my reaction's not going to be as genuine as it was when I first heard it, and actually all these songs. But right off the bat, tell me if you guys get some Michael Jackson vibes with this song. Like, it sounds like some off the wall 1980 Michael Jackson arrangement to me.
Baby, come and go with me. Boy, you are my fantasy.
With the strings.
Baby, come and go with me. Boy, you are my fantasy.
Baby, come go with me. I'm a fantasy. Like, it just sounds like something he would sing, right?
Baby, come and go with me. Boy, you are my fantasy.
Baby, you are. Like, you just imagine. Baby, you are. Baby, come go with me. Cause I'm a fantasy. It's dope though.
Boy, you are my fantasy. And there's nowhere in this world I'd rather be.
Especially that part right there. Yeah.
When you're here in my life, you are my fantasy.
Okay, so sorry, that was really loud. My apologies. But yeah, so I definitely love the arrangement. I love the music. I love the vocals. It really sounds really MJ-esque. And that's what I love about this. It radiates that Michael Jackson energy. The mixing is one thing that needs to be worked on, because I think the vocals are coming on too strong. Not like so strong, but it's just definitely they need to fit better with the beat. And that's in terms of volume and also in terms of EQ. I think they're kind of just right now sitting out. You know, it's like this. Here's a track, and you just put the vocals on top when it needs to be track and vocals, and they line up. So the way that I do that always is delays and reverbs. That's the first thing that I do when I try to get something to sit well with something else. Also, the compressor. You can add a compressor to this to get the levels right. A vocal rider also to get the levels right, and it won't go over a certain level or under a certain level if you do the Waves vocal rider. If you put them together, that's usually what I do to keep those levels on a good playing field. And yeah, I mean, so far. Oh, and then the stacks. Let me just play some more.
And there's nowhere in this world I'd rather be than with you here in my life. You are my fantasy.
I don't know how many stacks you're doing. It doesn't sound like it's 4 per harmony, because it sounds a little bit not empty, but emptier than how it would normally sound with 4 stacks per. Because that's like a 3 or 4 part harmony. So that should be in theory 4, 8, 12, 12 to 16 vocal stacks. This probably sounds like 9 to 12. So, or if you're doing 2, 2, 4, 6, 6 to 8 stacks. Or maybe your panning isn't panned like how I normally like it, which is 100%, 100%, 50%, 50%. So I would, it depends. If you were here, I would love to ask you the question, but I don't think you're in the chat right now. But I would ask, how many stacks did you do and how did you pan them? And if it's not the 4 and then the 50, 50, 100, 100, I would say do it that way, because right now they're not surround sound enough, in my opinion. And that's also kind of helping them to not sit well with the beat. Yeah, she made it off an iPad. It's pretty legit, man. Exactly. Wondering if you could react to my song. I made it last night. Just hold on a second. Let me get through these people first. Submitted might be a long time ago. It's not yet played. Maybe. No, you did make a mistake. I have a whole lot of submissions. I have over 300. So it's taking time, guys. Okay, so yeah. And the same thing here with the vocals. Like, there's some parts where they're stacked well, but they're not lined up well.
Baby, you are. Baby, you're my world. Baby, you are. Baby, you're my dream. This world, I my fantasy.
Maybe
You are my fantasy.
right there. Hold on.
In my life. And with you here in my life, you are my fantasy.
Not so much, but just you can tell, like, there's like just itty bitty parts, like milliseconds, where they're kind of lined off, not lined up exactly. So I would clean that up. But yeah, my biggest thing is the stacking, the amount of stacks and the panning that you did, because unless it's maybe the microphone that's given like this effect, since you did record it on an iPad, I don't know what kind of microphone you use, so maybe that's contributing to the mixing. Because I know if you record with like an iPhone mic or the iPad mic itself, when you stack with those kind of mics, like the headphone microphones, stacking usually does not do very well with those kind of mics, because it adds all the background noise that you're getting and all that extra feedback in the back. So maybe that's why it sounds like that. And if it is, then there's not too much you can do about that. So, but yeah, this definitely sounds like Michael Jackson. Yeah, just a few milliseconds off. This song is called Fantasy by Lady Lark.
Because our love has grown like petals on a rose, expressions flower and bloom. I can't explain the way.
I would add a delay here. I would love to hear this with a delay, because the vocals are playing. It's got like a slight reverb to it, and I don't know what else. It's some other plugin you have on here, but I would add a delay, because it needs like a echo to fill in those tiny blank spots.
I can't explain the way I was before I knew my fantasy was real.
I gotta find it.
Flower and bloom. I can't
Right there.
Expressions flower petals on a rose. Expressions flower and bloom. I can't
Like when you put a delay and it fills in that, I don't know if it's a quarter delay, a quarter note delay, or not an eighth. I think it's a quarter note or a half note. It'll fill in those little itty bitty blank spaces, but like you turn the wetness down so that it's a little bit muffled. The delay is a little bit muffled, not the actual vocal. So you'll sing, and then the delay will happen right after to fill in that blank space, so that it's not just man is on the road, blank. It's like get like, you know what I mean? I think that would make a big difference.
There's nowhere in this world I'd rather be.
Also, the notes that you're singing, I'll say they're like 75% on key or on the note. I think I would personally throw like a tiny amount of autotune. Let's say 30%, 40%, something. The cleanup amount. That's what I like to call it. And this will basically, because like there's certain notes where you're just barely skating by, like hitting the note, like you're just a tiny bit above it or a tiny bit below it, so you're a tiny bit sharp or tiny bit flat. So I would put the auto-tune to correct that down or correct it up. And I think that also could especially like since you're doing all these runs and things, like all the different runs that you're doing. I don't even know what you did, but it can help that be communicated as well, instead of it kind of being like it sounds more up and down instead of like how runs should be, which is like you hit it. So I would do that. But I think that was pretty much the only notes I had for this video. But yeah, I love the arrangement. I love the writing, the track itself, and the fact that you did this in GarageBand is so dope. So MJ, I love it. So that was Fantasy by Lady Lark, aka Nikki, and she did that on an iPad. Thank you for the submission. No links to share here. Exclaim. Wait, let me look at the chat real quick. See, this is the thing about this stuff. I need to make sure I catch up. How can you submit a song? On my video. How I want to help make music for free, whatever it's called. It's something like that. And it's just my face in the thumbnail. I'm not accepting any more emails after this to my Enzo email because it's got too many songs. I need to make a separate email, so don't send anything there. Stereo delay with a ping pong effect. Yeah. Yeah. You got the idea. A quarter delay, maybe adding a whisper voice in it to spice it up. It depends. It depends what kind of whisper you're talking about. I could hear something like an ad-lib whisper, maybe. Definitely not a stack, though. I don't see any links in here. Or if you sent one, I don't see it. Maybe I have a setting on here that doesn't allow links. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to pin a comment. That's the thing. Let me see if I can. See, I didn't think about any of this stuff. I'm just trying to. Oh wait, no, let's not do that. Let's go here. Forgive me if I'm a little lackluster. I'm just really tired. I need to find. My video. I'll help you for free. Stuff is being super slow. Do you think you can make a video on how to rap without slurring? I mean, yeah, but it's not really a long video. It'd be like 30 seconds long. You just overpronounce. So when you rap, you just accentuate. That's literally all it is. You're overpronouncing. And you're making sure you take the proper breaths. So like if I rap club nights on my Fedrin, ex-demon waking up in Philippe's house, I got a question. Yeah, how you get on that side of town? You told a lie. I said, you know that nigga, why'd I go down? I mean, it's not too much to explain. You just have to take your time, but not take your time. If it's a fast beat, you gotta just say every single Word. Hey, you made it. I don't think I'll have. I think I have to accept I'll never be a famous musician. Or the fact that I want to have money and fame from it shows that I don't have the right. Bro. You are the first human being in the entirety of my channel that has admitted to this, and I commend you for that. Wow, I'm blown away. It takes a lot of guts to come to that realization and know the purity of it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that just, they come to my channel, oh, I just want to make money, I want to be famous, I want to have a car and be big, blah blah blah. Let's get big. But I always tell them, if that is your goal, just to be famous, you're not gonna make it. Because what happens when you hustle for 10 years and nothing happens? You're gonna give up. And you'll never make it. You have to have the right mindset. You have to know and love what you do. You have to actually enjoy what you do and love the art of it, not anything aside from that, the art of it. Because if you fail, if you don't make money from it, if people don't listen, none of that stuff matters, because you love the art and you love to create. And if you love to create, the only thing that will make you sad is not creating. So you keep creating. And that's why those people blow up. So the fact that you admitted that, I am really happy that you know that about yourself. That's insane. Yeah, because he's, well, I mean, I forgot how old you were, Dan. I think you said you were 20. Or were you the 15-year-old? There's somebody that was young that was saying that same stuff. But still. I already have many videos on how to mix vocals and how to EQ vocals in GarageBand. I can guarantee you most of the videos that you guys asked me for, I have already done. That's why these tutorials, and this is another thing I kind of wanted to talk about on this live. I wish more people were here, but like, I want people to understand, and it sucks, I don't want to admit this now, but it's the hard truth. I can't make tutorials forever because there is a finite amount of knowledge. You know, the topics that I can teach, like, of course I can make the same video over and over and over again, but why would I want to do that, you know? So this is why I want to get into more creative content, like traveling musician, or like I have this series called The Burger Joint, where I make beats in a burger spot, different burger spots around my city or around the world. I want to do things that are not just tutorials, because I know at some point I'm going to do every tutorial that I know how to do with GarageBand, with Machine, and it might be a while from now, but I'm just letting folks know I can't do tutorials forever, because then it's just going to be like I'm repeating myself. Unless a new program comes out or something, then of course I can make stuff about that. But as far as GarageBand, Machine, like, hey, it's not going to last forever. So I just want folks to know this channel is, do you guys know who Peter McKinnon is? And this is going off on a tangent. I'm sorry to whoever's watching this replay. I'm still going to react to your stuff. No, it's not too late to send songs. Do you guys know who Peter McKinnon is, or Matty Hapoya, or who else? Just like those kind of guys. Because they do tutorials, and they started out doing a whole bunch of tutorials, right? Like film tutorials, photo tutorials, Photoshop, things like that, Premiere Pro. Peter McKinnon is like one of the biggest creators on the platform. He's growing really fast. He has like 4 million subs. But anyway, they started out doing tutorials just like how I am, and that's how they grew their audience. But then there came a point where they kind of had to, like, okay, I mean, what else am I supposed to teach? They still teach stuff, but it's not as often as before. That is for a reason. I guarantee you, because I can only make so many how to record vocals videos. I can only make so many how to EQ vocals videos. I can only make so many how to make a beat video. Like, the tutorials, once I teach it, I don't want to go back and teach it again unless I learn something new. Otherwise, I'm just making the same video over when I could just say, hey, go watch this video. But that's the idea. This channel is not going to be just tutorials forever. It's going to get to a creative part. And I'm kind of glad I had this conversation because I was watching a video earlier this morning that my brother sent me, which goes with my video where I talked about how you'll never be a famous musician, and I got so much hate for that video. Why? Because they looked at the title and they assumed I'm saying don't have dreams, don't pursue your goals and stuff. That's not it. The thing was to have dreams and have goals, but don't expect things to go exactly how you want them to go. Things may change. I watched a video this morning of this girl who moved to Los Angeles to pursue her dreams and to be a hit producer and this crazy artist, and you know, she wanted to produce for Chris Brown and like all this crazy stuff. And what happened? She got a publishing deal, but it didn't pan out for her. But what happened after that? Because like she said she went into a deep depression. Her plans changed. She was like, you know, living in a 1-bedroom apartment with 4 people, and she went to Chick-fil-A, and Beyonce's musical director walked up to her and he was like, hey, I remember you, give me your phone number or whatever. She's like, oh yeah, you're just lying, whatever, I'll give you my phone number. A year later, she got a call from this guy to play for her at the Super Bowl. But all the while, she had these plans to be a hit producer. She wanted to be a #1 producer and have hit songs on the radio. But look what happened instead. That's all I was trying to say in that video. And I mentioned all this because I'm saying, like, I think my channel is meant for more than just tutorials.
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, I'm not talking to you. What are you talking about? My channel is meant for more than just tutorials. At some point, I'm going to have to venture outside of that, and I truly hope that you guys follow me and continue on. Even if I don't teach as often, I will still teach, but not as often. But I feel like I have more to do than just here's how you press the record button, guys. I don't know. That was a rant. That was a rant. Exactly. I enjoy your videos. They help me a lot. Make the videos longer and more in-depth. I mean, what? Huh? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about making longer videos. My videos are already long and already in-depth. People complain that they're too long now. I'm talking about making videos that are not tutorials. So that's completely beside the point. I want people to watch my stuff that's not tutorials. I have a second channel, but I don't want to use it because why? I already have 50,000 subscribers here. I don't want to have to start from scratch again. And there comes a time where this channel, like I said, tutorials will not come as often because I'll teach everything that I know, and then I don't want to repeat myself. So anyway, sorry, I had to get that out, but I really hope that you guys continue on, because I feel like this next year, I don't know what the feeling is, but something, I mean, it's already kind of bubbling up right now. I feel like next year something dramatic is going to happen with the channel in a positive way, and I can tell you I'm not going to be making tutorials all the time forever. Anyway, I think because I don't have anything going for me in life. I'm 20 and I have nothing to show for it. No education, no friends, money, and I like the idea of making music and getting money from it. Yeah, man, you got to have a better... I mean, it's totally fine to want to make money from music, but I think you should start with love. You have to love it first, because if you don't make money, then you're going to quit. But if you love it and you don't make money, you'll still make music because you love it. Because one day I want to work on a song with you. Yes, dope. Please let Brown send the song, please. I also want to hear She's Been Insisting. Who? Oh. Is that how you say your name? Miracle Brown. I have one more song to get to. Actually, no, two more songs, and then I'll start taking live submissions. So let me just finish up this. What you guys are saying here in the chat. Life does work in mysterious ways. One of my main goals for the channel in the next year, by the end of this year, I still want to cross 100,000. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I've seen crazier things happen on YouTube. So this year I want to cross 100,000. If I don't cross 100,000 this year, I want to cross 250,000 next year. I don't want to say 100,000 because I have a whole year. So let me cross 250K. And I want this is already my main source of revenue, but I want it to be like where I don't have to do anything else. Because right now I have to do YouTube, I have to deliver food, I have to deliver packages, I have to shoot music videos, I have to try and sell beats and kits and mastering sessions and all this. I have to do so many things. I have to be a musician at my church. I have to do everything to make a living income. I want to get to a point to where it's just YouTube is all I have to do to pay my bills and to live a happy life. That's my main goal. Let's pin this. Can I pin this? Is there a way to pin this? It's not letting me pin it. Put this user in. You can put people in timeout. What? Well, I can't pin any messages, but I'm not accepting submissions right now. I have 2 songs to get to first. And then, yeah. Yeah, I've been a church musician since I was a little kid. Like 7 years old. Okay, so this is Exclaim. This is your song. See, look at this. I submitted this song in the comments 4 hours after you released it. And look, it's a month later and I'm just now getting to it. That goes to show you how many submissions I have. Lord. Hopefully my stream. Okay. Wait, how did I didn't pin it. When I clicked it, it just said remove. Maybe it pinned by itself. Yeah, I didn't even click anything. This stuff is going way too slow. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Pull through. I ain't got time for all this. I gotta watch 90 Day Fiance. Alright. Let's turn this up because I can't hear it. Ugh. Now my computer want to act all super slow. I hate this. This is not a good thing. It's going real slow. How do you make your music not sound churchy? I mean, honestly, some people say it does sound churchy. I just make whatever I feel. If it sounds churchy, then it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just make whatever's on my heart.
Away.
I like that loop or the instrumentation there.
I can't see the door. I'm feeling so bad I can't ignore. Won't move on, I can't anymore. Yeah, I'm stuck in this horror.
So
Jail cell inside of my brain.
was this done in GarageBand iOS? I believe it was. GarageBand. I'm assuming it was done in GarageBand for iOS because it has that feel that every iPhone microphone slash Apple headphones microphone has, where it adds like this tubey reverb effect to your vocals when you record into GarageBand. So there's not really too much you can do about that. I mean, turning up the bass would help because it counteracts the treble. Turning down the treble would help, but you don't want to muffle it too much. And here's the other thing I was gonna say. So the best way to kind of counteract that is to get in a better recording environment. If you weren't in like a room, with carpet, or maybe like you can go into your closet or somewhere where there's cloth all around you to absorb the sound so that it doesn't bounce off the walls, that kind of helps. Because the thing you want to do is when you record in any device really, but especially for mobile devices, you want to have the best atmosphere to record in. Otherwise, the source audio is not going to sound so great. It already is having a hard time. Like, you already have to do a lot to get it to sound more professional. But when you record in a wide open space and it has that echoey effect to it, it hurts it even more. So I would find a secluded area to record. Or maybe you added a reverb that's making it sound like that. I don't know. But it does still have that tubey effect to it. So if you do have the money available, I would suggest getting like one of the lightning adapter microphones. There's like the Shure MV88, I think is what it's called. Hennessy, what is it? The Business just did a video on this. This is a great microphone for mobile recording. There's also the Rode Video Mic Me L, and there's a Blue Spark Lightning, I think is what it's called. There's a bunch of different like actual condenser microphones you can use to make it sound better, but yeah. Audacity, no. That I feel like that program is extremely limited. I mean, I've used it before and you can record stuff in there, but I would not recommend it at all. The first few seconds of the song sounded like Gashina. I don't know who that is. Every time the internet's slow, come on, baby. Personally, straight off the bat, it needs work on articulation. It needs auto-tune. I don't think it needs auto-tune. The high pass frequency response is higher because what's proximity? That was the way you worded that. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. What it's creating is the proximity effect. Yeah, like proximity is in terms of like what's around you or whatever. It's just really echoey.
I'm nearly driven insane. Time in here, it seems so long.
I don't necessarily think it needs auto-tune. I think he's right on the note, actually. To add some style, maybe. Yeah, he could put some auto-tune on there if he wanted to. But his notes are actually pretty on.
Pouring out my heart out, writing this song. How I feel, I seem alone.
Oh, that's another thing. So especially right here, the drums are not punchy enough. They're not hitting hard enough for my taste.
In here, they are my home.
Like that click, that kick. It's like do. It's really, the snare. Sorry, is really low. So I would mix that up so that it kind of has a better snappier hit. You know what I'm trying to say. Aside from that, the sound selection, it sounds like you're using like some stock sounds. Like there was a part in here.
Look up, but my head won't move. I can't see.
Before I get to that part, so the stock sounds, it sounds like you're using like whatever sounds came with your program or some generic kit. I would try and find like a better kit, better sounds, more dynamic sounds, because these ones are, it's like when you open up FL Studio and you get those 4 sounds, it sounds like you just used those. And I'm not saying you use those exact ones, but that's what it sounds like. So I would go back and try to reselect some other sounds, because that's part of the battle with producing, is if your sounds aren't up to par, like the song's not going to hit. The song's not going to be, it's not going to live up to the level it should. Sound selection is so important. In fact, whenever I did my remakes, selecting sounds was literally the longest part of the process for me. Always, every single time. Every beat that I've ever made on my channel, every remake, the sound selection was the longest part, because that's, I think, the most important part. I've been playing piano for more than 2 decades.
Past this darkness, but there must be a way out.
Okay, so here, the reverb. This is what I'm talking about. It has, if you guys can hear that, it has like a, when the echo hits, when the reverb hits, it's like sounding like it's wanting to ring. Like, you know, when you get that feedback in an audio system, it's like, ooh. I can't do it. It's really more high pitched than that. But listen, right there. I can see. Ooh. Go back. So I think part of that is because your reverb, the way the reverb is set, I think part of that is also because you're stacking this part, but because you have that microphone that you're using, it's emphasizing that nasty sounding reverby feedback sound. So this is why I always tell people to get better microphones off the bat, because it'll eliminate so many of your problems. If you record stacks with a microphone that has a lot of feedback or a lot of treble or a lot of something like bass level, like noise, if you stack that 4-8 times, it's going to just enhance that negative noise, that negative effect. So a better microphone would help you here. But also, whatever you have the reverb set on, I think it needs to be turned, it needs to be dialed back a little bit.
A way out, I'm looking for the door that I can't see. A way out.
I feel like, going with this comment, you said you feel like the song would be a hit if Chris Brown was featured on it for some reason. I think the verses sound really Chris Browny. I think the chorus right there sounds like a Billie Eilish type something, like a off kilter. I can see a way out. I don't know. It sounds like something that she would sing. So it's like when I first recorded the video, actually the first 2 times I recorded the video, I said it sounds like a marriage between Chris Brown and Billie Eilish, like if they did a collaboration. A very strange collaboration, but I like strange. Yeah, the microphone could be in. Well, it definitely is. Because I mean, if it's the mic, I think it is. I know it is, because iPhone, headphone, microphones always favor those high frequencies. Pro Tools First is free, but Pro Tools First is also very limited. You can't stack very much in Pro Tools First, because I think they only give you 8 audio tracks, which is yikes. I mean, it's a start. If you have nothing, it's a start. But I would honestly go with GarageBand instead, because GarageBand, you get unlimited tracks, or however many. I've never run into any issues with them telling me you have too many tracks. So I think it's unlimited. Plus you get all the features and stuff. Plus it's more simple to use. I've owned Pro Tools before. That is the most cumbersome application I've ever seen in my life. I record my Apple headphones since I'm on a budget. Yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta start somewhere. This is the 6th, episode 6. Oh, and also this part, the I can see. I think it's because of the reverb, but it's coming on too strong. Like,
See a way out.
Like it's like really like. So that part needs to be turned down, or the reverb needs to be taken down, so that it doesn't have that large echoey sound. But yeah, I love the off kilter vibe. I don't know how to explain it, but It's like that Billie Eilish and the marriage of the verse with Chris Brown. I like that. So thank you for submitting. Exclaim. That was pretty much everything that I had for this song when I listened to it the first 2 times. So I'm not gonna just repeat myself. Next up, we have Anthony. His name is written backwards. Cornish. The song's called "All Right with Me." I know I have it already downloaded. I think "All Right with Me." Yeah. I'm not a singer, rapper, or songwriter. I just love recording my music. Hopefully people will like it. And okay, yeah. Oh, I love this song. I actually really love the arrangement of this song. I remember which one this is now. Yes, Legend, the King. We love good vocals. No, I haven't, Rodney. GarageBand, yeah, exactly. Yeah, unlimited tracks until it crashes. Free Loops does go hard. But I would say it's good because Android apps are too fake or not. How it looks. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, I don't know. I record. Wait, where to go? I record my song on iPhone. Just love what you do. What time do you tune in? What do you mean? Like, what time is it right now? It's 3:24 right now. This is a live video. I'm kind of confused. I have songs on SoundCloud. Guys, from stream. Come on, guys. Don't send people off the stream. Check out, guys. Please don't spam the chat. Don't spam the chat with links, please. That's the last thing I want to happen. Is just a bunch of links just flooding up this stuff. I don't want that vibe. LMMS. I don't know what that is. All right. Oh, what time did I start? Streams. I start usually I do my streams on Saturday, and I do them at like 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or like 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today I had church, so I got off church and I did it at 2 p.m. Oh, excuse me. This is live. We raw. You guys hear my burps. Okay, now this song is dope. Check it out. Wait, I gotta get back. Listen to the vocals. Hey. Yeah. I'm loving all the jealousy. Woo. I would fill in that space with some ad-libs or something. There's too much of a blank space. I know you said you're still working on this, but that if you're not going to fill in that blank space, I would recommend you fill that in because it needs something. It was too much music right there. And then just... I need something. But, so your stack, I couldn't tell if you're using a vocoder or some kind of effect, some kind of spreader or something, or if these are stacks. But whatever you're doing, it's working. The fullness of the harmonies themselves, the way that the song is arranged and the delivery that you have, it really fits the beat. And I love this particular arrangement. I think it's so vibey. It's so airy. It's just dope. It's dope. Hey. Let me see if I can find them on SoundCloud. Woo.
gotta tell nobody.
Hey, hey.
Oh, pretty girls in the world, maybe I chose to be here. Oh, pretty girls in the world.
Okay, so, man, so sick. This sounds like something that I would personally. It's just the storytelling of the song, sonically and lyrically. The way that you progress the song is really dope. Like it switches up. It's if you're giving additions, you're adding voices, you're adding, changing up the rhythm and things like that. So these are all things that I do recommend. All right, with what's this song called? Me. You need to put this on SoundCloud or something because I want to be able to link it, but I don't think you have it posted. But anyway, the one thing that I will say is this part right here. I want to hear this note. So there's a note in here that's missing to me. Right there. Like that note right there would just fill it in so well. I just want to hear it. It sounds good as it is already. It sounds perfect, but just then maybe a pretty girl. Man. I wish he was in here. Yeah. Junkies. Okay, I went over your song, so you'll find it's a long video. I'm sorry, Nikki, because it meant to be like an actual. If you're still watching, it meant to be like an actual video, much shorter, much edited, but I lost the footage again. I accidentally formatted my card, and so instead of recording it again and then editing it again, I'm just doing a live reaction. But I already did your song. People like your song, so if you want to find I think it was like 2 songs ago, but you'll see it you'll have to watch like the whole hour so far. But 13-year-old singer. My song is called "We're Young" by Jada Wave. I want full criticism to get better. Hold on a second. I'm still reacting to this song. Okay. Hey. Oh, another thing. I would turn up those harmonies, man. I feel like they need to be in the forefront a little bit more. I can hear them very well, but I just think I want to hear it even more. I want to be able to really like swim in that vastness of. It just sounds really dope. I love the song. Yeah. And he didn't finish the song, but so far that's what I have to say about that. It's a really, really well written song, well arranged song, very much vibes with the beat, and I can't wait until it's finished. Then we have I should send her Instagram. She's not gonna get it. Monda, which is another YouTuber, and she sent in this song a while ago, so I'm throwing her in here. This song is called Just Trust. It's on all the streaming things, and she asked me if I could react to it because she wanted to get my opinion. I don't know if she's gonna be watching this video because it is an hour long, and she thought it was gonna be an actual video, but this song is called Just Trust by Monda. I think that's the same name of her YouTube, I believe. She's a pretty, well, in my eyes, she's like a fairly big YouTuber. who subscribed from the like the tutorials, which is pretty dope. So I'm just showing some love. But this song is also dope. Keeps moving weird. Wait. What do you mean it's moving weird? Shaky how? Like, is it choppy? Or what's going on? I don't know. Nobody? All right, well, let's react to this song.
I ain't the one to blame just cause you've been through some things. If I gave you a good reason, then I'd understand.
Hey.
Pushing me away makes no sense. It's always for the same damn thing.
One thing that I really love about this song, and I've already heard it before, so all these reactions, it's not going to be as big as I had it before. 10 frames per second. Oh yeah, it's got to be the internet. Yeah. That's really weird. My internet says I have an excellent connection. Stream health. What's my health doing? It says excellent. I don't know. Oh yeah, that must be y'all internet. Okay, I'm good. But anyway, this song. What Monda does really well, and I know she recorded this in like an actual studio. With like an engineer or whatever. So she has the stacking, she has the vocals, she's got the plugins that add that style, that slight tapey style to her voice. She's got the different change ups in the song that keep the listener engaged, which I always talk about, like throwing in random emphasis here, stacking here, panning vocals here, throwing backgrounds here and there. She does it really well, and that's why this, I feel, is one of the more complete songs that I've heard in all of these series.
Zero trust, I'm getting blamed, yeah. Lost me, cause trust was too much to ask for. Gave you everything and it just wasn't enough though. The what you doing, where you at, and who you with though. I couldn't take it, so I just had to let go. All I needed was for you to just trust. You say you love me, but want me to change.
What was the part that I wanted to talk about?
Yeah, lost me, cause trust was too much to ask for.
Okay, so like right there, the thing that I had to say about this song, because everything else I feel like is near perfect in terms of like the recording, the execution, all that stuff is great, is awesome. My advice for this would have been like, there's parts in the song where you're singing a lot of lyrics in a short amount of time, so you're trying to fit in like a lot of words, which is fine, but in trying to do that, I think you're rushing the beat just a hair, so it's kind of like the beat is going it's hard for me to do without like an actual song playing, but you're singing ahead of the beat instead of like vibing with the beat, and it's only on those fast parts. So one thing that I do with my voice, my vocals, when I'm recording a song like this, or when I want a certain feel, is I'll record my vocals and I'll take the audio file and I'll drag it slightly to the right, just ever so slightly to the right. And what that does is it creates a little bit of a laggy, it creates a little bit of a laggy vocal, but it's not off beat. It's on the beat, but it's just lagging just a slight bit. And what that does is it gives your vocals more swing, more swag. As much as I hate that word, more style, more flavor. I don't know. Even on those fast parts, like you can do it to the beat exactly, but just slide it a little bit to the right, and it'll give it that to you with like, I don't know why it has that effect, why people listen to that and think that that sounds cooler than something being directly on the beat, but that's the way it is. That's the way a lot of these people record. It's just slightly behind the beat, and I think here it would benefit those parts where you're singing really fast.
Gave you everything and it just wasn't enough though. The what you doing, where you at, and who you with though. I couldn't take it, so I just had to let go. All I needed was for you to just try.
Yo, wait, what happened? And hear me. The thing just told me. It told me I was offline. This stream, man. I don't know how to make this better. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Why is that? What are you doing? Can you make free beats and give it away? No. I don't think people can see me. I don't think they... this is annoying. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Test. This is so annoying. Anybody. I'm gonna look like an idiot on the replay if this continues like this. Can anybody hear me? Testing. Oh my gosh. Unable to connect to chat. How do I connect to the chat? This is a disaster. It was going so good too, man. Stream health. Stream health is excellent. Why can't I connect to the chat? I can't see what you guys are typing. Oh, wait. Okay. No, I can see you now. Hold on. Let me restore this. Oh, yeah, that sucks. So I have to pop this out because I can't. This is so. Oh my gosh, this is garbage. Hey, Luba's here. So okay, so I can see you guys. Yeah, for some reason if I have the chat in the same window as the video, I can't see what any of you guys are typing. This is such a disaster. Pete, Luba, can you guys teach me how to do this OBS stuff? Because this stuff is the most painful thing I've ever done in my life. I'm so annoyed right now with this. I'm not streaming from a phone. I'm streaming from my laptop. If I stream from my phone, I can't listen to you guys' music. Wait, what? You guys are still talking about my Instagram. Oh my god. What am I saying on the video now? To start a drama? You mean like a drama channel? Yeah, but what am I saying? So you can hear me now. You guys can hear me just fine now. No, I can see my comments here. Yeah, it's delayed. That we Oh no. Let me finish this reaction because I don't let me finish this. So yeah, basically to slide the vocals over just a little bit when you're doing those fast parts, to give it a little bit of swag, you know.
Just trust. You say you love me, but want me to change. And I'm just done making the same mistake. Been through it time and time and time again. Don't be surprised next time I walk away.
So I like this track. I like the production on the track, and I like the vocals. Monda has a really good voice, a really lovely voice, and that slight amount of autotune, she uses it really well. This doesn't sound robotic. It sounds very natural. Whatever effects she uses is really good. And so the only thing that I really have to say, because everything, the random background vocals, the interjections, the things like that help tell the story, I like all of it. I like the choices, and it's just that thing with sliding those, when you're saying those fast lines, slide them over to the right just a little bit so that it's a little bit lagged behind the beat, so that it doesn't sound so it's like it's got, you know, see the song on radio. Yeah, exactly. All those things will be more fun in some creepy places. We're staring at you. It's better than before. Strange. But yeah, that's all my things will be more fun in some creepy places. Like making music? Making the music would be more fun in creepy places? That's so weird. The connection, I mean. How it's better now. You gotta get through the tough parts to get to the sunshine at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, exactly. Slide it to the right so it doesn't sound rushed. A little, even make it a little bit lagged, just slightly lagged, because that gives it even more flavor. I promise you. No, I didn't. I didn't react to your song. I see you going to some abandoned. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to travel to different places and make music there, but like really interesting locations. Haunted looking mansions was one of them, but this is where the traveling musician series comes to play. One of my songs, you guys have my songs on Apple Music. I'm not playing no unreleased stuff. I played enough of that. Let me preview a song. So, okay, first, before I do any of that, Monda, thank you for the submission. I will try to link you this stream and point it to you so that you can hear, you know, what I'm saying. This is a disaster, I know, but my apologies. Let's go to Ouroboros new. What do I have here that I can play? Oh, now I can't find the chat. Oh, up, don't panic. Okay, here we go. I really would love to see you in some abandoned, scary, spooky place. And I have a couple of ideas, actually. Overnight plus music creation. Oh my God. You trying to get me to do a 24-hour challenge? Music edition? 24-hour, 3 a.m. challenge, music edition. What don't you understand? They send it in a comment on the video and they email it to me. I've said that multiple times. Multiple times. This lag is annoying. I'm still here, yeah. My voice and stream is just late, I guess. Okay, was thinking about Universal Horror Nights. They let me bring in my music stuff. Looks like he's a little right. Okay, so what's the plan? I don't know what to do. Should I keep streaming delayed like this? Because this is extremely annoying. Or do you want to hear illegal? You don't. Oh, for the comments right now. All right, let's just do this. Let's start with this is the first one because I know you were like very first in the room. So we're gonna react to make it super spooky. Goodness gracious, you're really trying to freak me out. That would be a really interesting video, especially in October. If I can pull it off, maybe. I'll see if I can pull it off. I gotta find a creepy place. Are We Done Love by Avio. Avio? Is that how you pronounce your name? Let's check it out. Dope harmonies. I love the harmonies already. I love the stacks and the spreading. Beatbox. Okay.
We've been here before, but here we go again.
Oh, we got the tape stop in there. Okay.
Uphill battle that neither of us will win. And I'm not backing down, you're not backing down. We're both in our feelings, tempers through the ceilings.
Really dynamic track. The stops, the starts, the gated, all that stuff. I love it.
Stuff that we got over is coming back around. I call you a liar, you call me a clown. I'm not listening now, trying to figure out how to hurt you now. Cause you acting wild, we both screaming loud. Think I'm leaving now, no one's thinking how we can work this out. You calling me out of my name, and I'm thinking about doing
that part right there. I would put some stacks. You calling me out of my name. Maybe even some harmonies. You calling me out of my name. Like put some on name. Put some harmonies, put like a 3-part, 4-part harmony on there. But I would definitely stack that because it's like a really strong lyric. You calling me out of my name. Like you want to boom. You calling me out of my name. Call me out of my name. Like something. It's got to hit.
When the same. Why do we keep playing this game? But who's to blame? I can't believe the words I just said. I'm saying the most hurtful thing to pop in my
nice
head.
change up right here.
And I never knew.
I love that. Oh, I don't know who produces, but they got some good dynamic choices in terms of sounds and switch ups and changes.
Loving you would be the stuff.
Oh, I love that. What is that? Can you tell me what sound that is? Because I need that sound in my life. That Are
we done, love? I feel
Woo!
like giving up.
That was so sick. Wait. I gotta hear that again.
Feel like giving up would be the stuff.
That cut and then the
Are we
It's very
making
Imagine
love?
Dragons.
Are we done, love? I feel like giving up. You feel like quitting.
And then you go to the high note right here. Perfect choice. Perfect choice. You drop the beat, throw in that little empty space, and then da-da-da-da-da. This is the epitome of storytelling, sound-wise, music-wise, not lyrically. You're doing that too, but I'm talking about sound-wise. This is storytelling with sound.
We said till death do us part, but this is killing me. This just doesn't feel right no more. I don't even wanna fight no more. I don't wanna pack my things, call Tyrone, walk out the door. What are we fighting for? I don't know.
Nice. This is nice.
And I should stop, but my heart is grown too cold to melt.
Strip down the beat in the second verse. I feel like I would do all of these things.
You were not hearing the word that I said.
The only critique I would say was I would wish the vocal had
To you, we keep going back and forth. So girl, tell me what's.
I wish the vocals were more warm. I would put a Abbey Road or a J37. Those are really good at warming up vocals. CLA 2A is really good at warming up vocals. It's like a compressor. They sound not too cold, but they sound more cold than I would have liked them to sound. But I think this is a dope track.
Do you? This just doesn't feel right no
Let me
more.
try to.
I don't even wanna fight no more. I don't wanna pack my things, call Tyrone, walk out the
Oh wait, this ain't your channel though. I think this is your channel right here. Are We Done Love? There you go, right there. And let's switch it back here. Uh-oh. What's happening? Is it happening again? It's telling me. I don't know how behind I am, YouTube is telling me it's not receiving enough video again. So it's saying my stream is poor right now. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. I imagine you actually trying to work on some music in this kind of place would be. Yeah, exactly. I'll check Facebook. But yeah, that's a really dope song. If you guys caught the because this stuff is giving me so much trouble. It's saying the stream is poor right now. I'm trying to prioritize my. There we go. There we go. It's back. I think it's back. Oh, the audio's fine. Okay. What's your question, Barnabas? No, to be fair, it's probably my internet, because we have fast internet, but I don't think it's made for streaming. But that's a really dope track. I love it, man. I love it indeed. Okay, so this is so troublesome. Who went next? Halloween produced by Pain. Let's go in order. Let's try to be fair. Dang, I'm gonna be on here for like another 30 minutes because I gotta get ready to watch some 90 Day Fiance. Don't judge me. That's my favorite show. I hope it's on YouTube because I don't want to have to look for this stuff. Yeah, man. I think this is you right here. Man, that's a dope song. Really well done. All right, so this is Pain Beats, called Halloween. I always like to start with what I like first and then give the critiques afterwards. So what I like about this is the drums, the drum programming. It's really heavy. It fits, I think, that vibe you're trying to go for, like the creepy Halloween aesthetic sound. I wish the snare would have been something more poppy, but what you have here still works. I just don't think it's as strong, but the kick is definitely dope. What I have a problem with on this track is the instrumentation they're in different keys. So whatever you're playing, it doesn't match. But then that other sentence, this is in two different keys. So I'm not sure what your musical training is or knowledge or anything like that about scales and keys and chords and all that stuff is, but the musicianship part of this in terms of like notes and stuff goes is not they're not all in the same key, so it's clashing. So that's something that you want to look into. Oh, come on, YouTube, please. Cut me some slack. Yeah, so that's I think if the beat continues like this, if it's like a loop of this, it's basically the instrumentation is not in the same key. So like your top synth is doing something in one key, then the next synth is doing something in a different key, then that bass is doing something in a different key. So there's like 2 or 3 different keys going on here, so it's clashing. The instrumentation is clashing with each other. So you want to look into getting things in the same key, and that'll help the sound with that. Can I restream? Wait. Wait, they showed an ad? YouTube showed an ad? I'll check my Facebook. Can we get a mixing lead vocals for your last song on album? Yeah, I'll sure. What's up, KOTBTV? Or use the relative minor of the key. I don't know what that means because I don't know terminology and stuff, but I know you know what you're talking about. So I just know it's not in the right key. Oh yeah, you said that so long ago. It's because my chat wasn't scrolled down. I forgot to scroll down, so I was like really behind. So it's not lagged or anything. They showed an ad. I'm like, bro, I'm in the middle of talking. YouTube, can you give me a warning? My God, I mean, well, at least I'm making money. Y'all pay me, right? Y'all get me paid. I did put to have this stream monetized. Wait, what? I actually support your feminist choices from Pete. What are you guys talking about? Anyway, sorry. So we got that. So yeah, basically it just needs to be in the right key. Let me catch up. Let me see who's next. Let me see. Oh my gosh. This is too much. I gotta figure out a way to do this. Okay. Scroll down. Look up Infinite 888. Talk to me. Wait, this is so far back. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm too behind the chat, man. Oh, 90 Day Fiance. My laugh is preciously genuine. Thank you. Miracle Brown, I'll get you after this. I know you've been waiting. I'm not going in the stream without getting you in on the stuff. Where is my window at? This is the biggest live stream mess I have ever dealt with in the entirety of my social media career. Everybody trying to send me messages. We can see you on stream. Okay. Infinite 888. Talk to me. It's like a music video. I'll figure out a better way to do these submissions, by the way, because I know this is a bit of a mess. I just wanted to be sure I caught up and did some stuff. So forgive me, guys. I will have in the next video, I'll have the email that you can submit to, and then We'll figure out if it's going to be live or if it's going to be a actual video. I know actual video has less hiccups, but a live, you know, you get to get a live reaction and talk, which is a different experience. So again, tell me which you prefer, but the next video I'll have that new email. I should have it anyway. This is taking forever. Come on, YouTube, pull it together. Here we go. Sent mine on 23rd. No, it's not going to be in the next episode. Sorry. I'm barely catching up to September 12th. Oh my God, YouTube is killing y'all with ads. I like this beat though. That deep piano with the bass. A piano and a bass, man, is like such a deadly combination. I love that combination so much. I think it's so dope.
I feel him in the dream when you talk to me. Ease the pain away. Don't talk to me.
It's a well shot music video too.
Y'all sip and drink. Ain't no stopping.
What kind of camera did you use? I'm a camera guru, man. I love cameras, so I'm trying to figure out what kind of camera and lens you used.
Me. And she fell in love. Yeah, it's hard for me.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
hey.
hard for me. Yeah, it's hard for me. Yeah.
This is like XXX Tentacion type stuff, I feel like. Yeah, I know they played another ad again. I prefer live but without lagging or buffering. Yeah, it's going to be tough though, because I don't know. It's unpredictable. It's unpredictable. I don't know if it, like when I first started, it was fine, but now it's like, I don't know. I think I need a better internet connection for me to do like this whole setup with the OBS and stuff. Cause I think that's what's, you know, cause when I usually go live, I don't have all this stuff. I just have the webcam on here and I just talk, and that's why I'm not able to play music. But when I do OBS, it seems like it's slowing everything down. But yeah, so this Infinite 888, dope video, dope song, dope beat. It sounds like XXX Tentacion, however you want to say his name.
Been through hell, yeah, it's just a scene. Ain't no love for me, ain't no stopping me.
Auto-tune is on the right key because it's not putting you all over the place, so that's a good
And she fell in love, yeah, it's hard for me. Yeah, I feel like I knew two else. Feel like I need somebody else in my Rari. Take my heart in a jar.
Here's another pronunciation thing. Some of the lines that you're singing are, let me get you on the screen too. Some of the lines that you're singing, here you go, Infinite 888 Talk to Me official, are by the way, look how many emails I have. I told you guys this is not a joke. 24,433 emails, and that's just one of my emails. So in case you guys wonder why it takes so long, anyway, the pronunciation. So better delivery. I know you're trying to do the laid back thing as well, but there's a way to be laid back and still pronounce the words that you're trying to say well enough. Is it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, people left because of the stream sucks. Which is annoying. This is so incredibly annoying. Yeah, altogether I have, that's just okay, I have 33,288 Gmail emails to get to. But then when you look at this email, where is it at? Right, where's my actual mail at? Oh, here we go. 199,519 more emails. So that's a total of basically 250,000 unread emails. The stream, I mean, it's garbage in the sense that it keeps going in and out, and they keep showing these ads, and people keep leaving and stuff. Like, I don't know if they're leaving because their connection is bad, or they're leaving because my connection is bad, or they're leaving because YouTube is bombarding them with ads. It's just kind of... I want it to be more smooth next time I go, but I don't know how likely that is. But yeah, so you guys wanted to see this video. Let me show you this video real quick. I don't know how to make this fit in the window. I have to mess around with this OBS software. So like this. We got to shrink it down. There you go. I think that's good enough. Put this to the side.
In my Rari, we said that you love me. Little dream when you talk to me. Easy pain away, on top of me.
Oh.
Y'all sipping drink.
Sorry.
Ain't no stopping me. And she fell in love. Yeah, it's hard for me. Yeah, it's hard for me. Yeah. Yeah. Feel him in a dream when you talk to me. Easy pain away, on top of me. Y'all sipping drink.
Okay, let's go back to my face. See, this stuff is still I can't even see myself right now. No, yeah, the vid's blurry because it's only playing at like 480p. It's not HD right now. If my connection maybe isn't bad, but for me it's bad. Like I can't even see myself. It's still loading. But yeah, man, it's a dope song. It's a dope song. Wait, whose song was this? Is your name the same as here? Infinite 888. Was it you that sent it? It was way up here. Mizu Cage? If you're still in here. I don't know if you're still in here. I probably left. But cute guy. That's what I want somebody to say to me. I be praying well, not literally praying. This is metaphorically speaking. I be like hoping one day somebody will see one of my videos and be like, wow, he's so cute. Let me ask if he has a girlfriend. Low key, high key. I'm not even gonna say low key, high key. Sometimes, because I've seen some YouTubers, they have somebody comment on their video, then they meet in real life, and then they get married. That's happened. Look at Drew Gooden. It happened. Well, that was on Vine for him. He got a comment from somebody. She's like, hey, you're cute. And now they're married. I'm hoping. Maybe YouTube is where I'll find love, guys. Maybe YouTube is my OkCupid or my Tinder. Is it my turn? You're cute. And then handsome with the correction. Thank you. No, the song's not bad at all. I think he's gone now. That kind of sucks. He's gonna have to watch this though. But we got 19 people in here. Let's see. So, Miracle Brown, what is your song? I don't think it had any samples in it. I think it was just well, let me hear.
Ain't ain't no stopping me. And she fell in love, and it's hard for me.
Actually, that could be a piano sample, maybe. But if he played it, then that it's a good. It's, you know. Cheat on SoundCloud. What's your SoundCloud? I think this is gonna be the last one I do, guys. I really do apologize. It's just I think the stream is like overloading my internet or something. I don't know what our bandwidth is and all that nonsense. But I know I kind of murdered it last month, uploading 4K videos, 30 4K videos last month, just to put that into perspective. That is a free type beat on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's got auto-tune on it. That's the style. It's like that whole auto-tune style where they you know, they put like an extreme amount, kind of like Future and Travis Scott. So some people like that sound, some people don't. It just depends on the person. Okay. I'll listen to yours next time. Just get on the stream next time. I got to get out of here in like 10 minutes. I critique everything. Whatever you want me to listen to, if it's a voiceover, I'll critique it. Let's go to SoundCloud. SoundCloud. I hope you guys don't see my screen. You don't see my screen, do you? No, you see my face. Good. Oh, goodness. Chill out, Lorenzo. Chill out. I'm a single man, guys. Cheat. Here we go. There we go.
May the Lord protect me as these niggas get hectic. May the Lord protect me as the world gets hectic. May the Lord protect me as my mind gets hectic.
I like that sample.
Steady trying to blame me, acting like I am the reason why I'm still not comprehending all these false accusations, acting like my love is illusional, like you ain't feel my passion. I don't got time to sleep, I just gotta grind. I don't fucking understand these niggas, always acting like.
So my first critique, I like the arrangement. I like the notes, the voice, the vocals. The thing that I will say is it sounds. What environment were you recording in? Like where, and it's gonna be a particular reason I asked this. I'm gonna like, what were there people where you were recording? Were there people, like if it was in a house or a studio or whatever? Were there people there, or was it like somewhere secluded or what? Because it sounds slightly like you're trying to not be disturbing or disruptive or something. It sounds like you're whispering, but not whispering, if that makes sense. Like you're, you know, when people say you're pulling punches, it sounds like you're doing that, but with your voice, like you're not letting it go. I don't know if that's because there were people who could hear you, or if it's just because you were shy to record, or I don't know. That's why I'm asking, but it needs like a adrenaline shot in your vocal cords, like boom, like that full voice.
I'm trying to play you, nigga. What if I don't got time to sleep? What makes you think I can cheat? I don't got time. Time is money, and money is not in my possession. So I got a question. Why niggas always trying to play me? But I'm no no
I think it's the
longer
sample, Luba. What you're talking about, those noises. I think it's in the sample, right here.
Time is money and money is not my possession. So I got a question. Why niggas always trying to play?
How did you? Okay, number one, where'd you get the sample from? Did it sound like this originally when you sampled it? Like, is this what the source audio sounded like? And then, if not, how did you sample it? Because maybe if it was higher quality, maybe it killed the quality or something. I think that's one thing that's distracting in the beat. If you made the beat, I don't know if you made the beat. It's the quality of the sample sounds degraded. Sometimes you can't avoid that if you're sampling because you're recording off a record or something, or if it's like the only recording left of something. But sometimes the way people like record their samples, it's a lower quality file. So I think that's contributing to, I think if it was clear, then those sounds and the vocals in the sample would sound more intentional instead of like, what's that noise going on? You know what I mean? You have a roommate. Okay. I love samples. It just depends. So yeah, I knew you I knew there was somebody, like you had a roommate or somebody. So it makes sense now. Yeah, I think it's just that I don't think it's the sample that kills it. I think it's just that voice in the sample. That yeah.
But I'm no longer entertaining. These games, your games, the games you play, gotta stay out.
Did you add drums to this, or are those drums in the sample as well? This is a Beanie Siegel sample. I don't even know. I never knew how to pronounce his name. But I would have loved to hear, like, if I don't know if the drums are part of the sample or if those are something that you added. I would have loved to hear something more beefy and meaty. So if this were already in the sample, then you can't change that. Okay, so I would have added, like, layered on top of that, like, I mean, I can beatbox it now, but it's not how, dying person crying or something. I think one thing, because I did a similar thing when I sampled this song. I forget who the artist was, but it's like, I'm on your side. Let me see if I can find it. This song right here. It was supposed to be on my first album, but I didn't do it because my dad was like, the sample is really, it's like annoying because it's repeating over and over. The voice. Play it. Just play the song, dude. Are you kidding me? I made this like in 2000. That's not the song. Wait, let me see all. Why are there so many of the same exact song? iCloud Music Library is such a pain. This is one I made. I was like 17. Like, for a while, it sounds okay. But after a certain amount of time, it's like, okay, this is repetitive. Something has to change. It's got to I love the chipmunk sound. Kanye West popularized that sound. I like it. I actually do, but I think it can be overdone if you have it repeating throughout the whole thing, and that's exactly what this whole beat that I have is 3 minutes 29 seconds of this. So maybe what you want to do with this song
My way.
is find a spot, find a spot in that song that doesn't have that vocal, or or create your own, like play your own stuff, because I do this sometimes. I sample a song, but then I'll play my own stuff in between this, like to create my own like loops and stuff or whatever with the sample, so that it's not so repetitive. So maybe that's something you want to do to kind of take out that and repeating all the time. Don't make the same mistake I did in having something replay and replay. Sample. If it's sample on the background, doesn't really make it sound any good. Yeah. Oh, the Joker. Oh my gosh, that movie. Speaking of the Joker, it's a very good movie. I wish they were doing more with it, because that would be a perfect start to DC universe. Like if they did it all over again, they could easily do it with this movie, but they're not going to. That movie made my stomach hurt. I felt sick. I felt very uncomfortable. Joaquin Phoenix is an acting genius. Aside from Leonardo DiCaprio, he's one of my favorite actors. I felt really uncomfortable watching that movie. Yikes. But yeah, so those are my main things about this song. And if you guys want to check this out, let me put it up on the screen. Here we go. Move this here. Miracle. I'm assuming I'm saying that right. On SoundCloud. If you guys want to check that out for yourself, listen to the whole thing. And maybe if you have some pointers for her, tips or whatever. I mean, this is a community effort. I gotta clean that door, by the way. It's so annoying when I'm in my videos and I see that big dirty spot right there, because this has been the door since the house was built. Anyway, let's get to the chat. I'll love and leave you guys later. Have a college tomorrow. Okay, have a good day. Yes, you're singing right. Okay, can you hear the very ending? Let me see. This part? Or like your vocals? I definitely do think that part needs to be cleaned up. Because that sample, that the vocal in the sample rather, it's clashing with what you're singing, so it's hard to pay attention to what you're singing with the vocal sample saying what it's saying. So you're kind of fighting for the attention right now. This is where creating your own music would be beneficial, but also the notes. I like the panning that you did. I feel I just something about it feels like it's not clean enough. Like it's not uniform enough. It feels like there are songs. I know what you're trying to do. There are songs that have like different things going on in the background, different voices, and kind of like complementing each other and call and response type of thing. But it has to be executed right. And right now, I feel like it's still a little bit loose. Like it needs to be tightened up. And sometimes that means taking certain things off that you have in there. Sometimes that means re-recording things that you have in there, stacking different things that you have, mixing, EQing helps. It's hard to say, but I know the sample is one thing that's clashing with your vocals. And then aside from that, it doesn't feel intentional. I think that's the best way that I can say it. I don't know if you were experimenting and this was just something that you were trying, or if this is the idea that you came up with and you felt like this was really going to work. It feels like it's more of like an idea that you were trying versus something that you actually settled on. So I don't know. I would play around with that area a little bit more because it just seems a little bit too loose and needs some tightening up. The chat's catching up. I'm just waiting until it's yeah, it's not hate. I think she would understand. Miracle, she is from where she's from. They're like really straightforward in how they communicate what they feel, but it's not in terms of like hate or anything like that. It's like an honest honest because this is my friend. She's from Ukraine, and they're very straightforward, but it's not straightforward in like a mean way. It's just like, because like when I was dating my ex, for instance, and she was telling me like, she didn't call me stupid, but she's like, yeah, you should have known. Like, come on, the signs were there. So, it's tough love. That's what it is. Yeah, they're very straightforward over there. That Eastern European life. So yeah. Don't take it as like offense or anything like that. No, I'm done reacting. It's 4:35. I got a TV show to watch. I gotta catch up on some trash reality television. Man, this room is a mess. I'm just looking at this framing, and it's so annoying to me how there's like. This is the couch I sleep on, by the way. I've been sleeping on a couch for like the last 10 years. And the red is coming off on my pillow. How do I point there? This way. This is so tough. Right there. Boom. The walls need to be painted. There's former holes in the thing right here. This is my goal board for my income. I think she's just trying to find her, not style, but like, like it's one thing that I do when I make my songs. I mean, I don't put it out, but I put a lot in my songs. Like there's a lot of songs where I put a lot in there, and then I take it out. I strip down so much, like cheat codes. Philippe was one that had a whole bunch of like ad libs and background vocals and harmonies and stuff. But once I listened back to it, I was like, wait, I was trying to do way too much. But it's always better to record way more and take stuff off than to not have enough, and then you have to come up with ideas. So the next live reaction is going to be Saturday. I'm going to try to do this every Saturday. I just really hope that the internet is much better, because this is so stressful. And I don't want people to leave. I want them to stay and watch and stuff. How many people's here? 21? It's not bad. But yeah, so it's all about figuring out the levels, knowing how much you want to add, how much you want to take away, and it's always better to have more to be able to subtract than to not have enough ideas to add. So yeah, there's different streaming platforms, but I mean, it's going to be the same, I feel, because I'm still using OBS. I still have the same internet. I don't know if it's going to be the same experience. Plus, the whole thing with me doing it on YouTube is it helps with watch time. It helps get the subscribers, because I don't have to tell everybody, hey, go to Twitch, you know, a new thing that you have to follow me on. Like, I would 100% do Twitch or do another streaming platform, but then that means I have to move everybody over to this new platform. And for people who don't have those things, that means, oh, I have to sign up for something else now. Like, I don't want to spread it so wide. So I'm going to try to make YouTube work. But if it keeps doing this, then I might have to be forced to. I thought about doing Mixer, since what's his name, Ninja, went over there. And there's not a lot of people over there, so maybe I can kind of get in on like the ground floor. But I just want to do whatever is going to be best for both me and the people watching. I don't want to put so much work on you. Oh, I have to sign up for another thing, and then they never show up. Yeah, you've always been about natural sound. You like those bands. Just have to make an accent on your natural voice and it will sound perfect. Yeah, I agree. And I think with that, it was just the whole thing. She has a roommate, so she's trying to like be considerate, but maybe something you need to tweak in your OBS settings. I've had similar issues, but once you get it, OBS is powerful and useful. Yeah, I just need to know what it is, because I feel like I set it up fine. I'm at 1920 by 1080. Maybe it's my frames per second. I have 60 frames per second. I was just following a dude on YouTube. He said do 60 frames per second. Maybe I'll do 24 next time. I don't know. It was just giving me all kinds of issues before I signed up and tried it. Yeah. I got a good one. What do you mean? Let's see what I got. Can I play something? I'm gonna try to make a video. Not try. I will make a video this week. Another tutorial to kind of get back in the swing of things. I've been feeling so, I don't know what the word is, not kind of down, kind of uninspired. Like after I ended the dailies in September, I just felt like, number one, I needed a break. Then after the break, I'm like, okay, what now? Because I want to do daily, but I just don't have that many tutorials. That's what people watch, but I don't have that many tutorials. And historically, people don't watch my vlogs as much, not like regular vlogs. They have to be about music, and I can't make everything about music. Oh. Anyway, it's very stressful being a YouTuber. Yeah, I'll try to do like 24 next time because I don't really need 60 frames per second. I'm just playing music, so maybe that'll help. Hey, just go search it on SoundCloud. Miracle Brown, and it's called Cheat. I feel like you should start making more artistic videos like you said before. Yeah, I mean, that's what I want to do, but my audience disagrees. I do polls from ASAP roommates away full voice. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm trying to be more artistic, more creative. You know, I have to do that kind of stuff to be happy. But then I do these polls on my channel, and I ask people, what kind of content do you want to see most? I should ask them what different kind of content do you want to see most. Because every time I ask that question, it's always, I want to see tutorials. That's like 50% tutorials. Then 30% beat tutorials. And then like 10% is reacting to my music video, and then 5%, 10% vlogs. And this is why I'm talking about the whole Peter McKinnon thing. They started with tutorials, but then they somehow morphed their tutorials into their vlogs. And I know that would help me in the long run, because that means I don't have to sit here all the time and show people how to do things, or I don't have to be always directly teaching something about what to do at a computer, but maybe about how to book a gig or something different. I don't want to be stuck behind a desk. Yeah, it's my channel, but at the same time, I got to think about my revenue, because this is my income stream, man. So it's a battle. It's a battle between giving people what they want and doing what. It's like I have to give people what they want, but I have to do enough to where I'm still happy doing it. It just sucks, because I know that what I want to do, I have to accept that it's going to get less views, at least for now. Which, it's tough. I just don't like to see those small numbers. Lawrence is stupid. Yeah, I make beats on my phone. I mean, I only do it mostly for YouTube, but sometimes I do it when I'm like at an airport or something. Track out Tuesday, you can do stuff like how to add spice to your beat and how to get over it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Track out Tuesday is gonna be all about like beat production. Sound Architect is gonna be all about like music production. But still, I mean, even that, I still don't want to just do tutorials. I don't want to be the tutorial guy. I want to be like, for lack of a better term, the Peter McKinnon of music, or the Casey Neistat of music. Like people know I'm a musician. People can come to my channel. They subscribe because I teach music and stuff, but they stay because I'm also myself, and they stay for the personality, and they stay because this channel was also supposed to be like living life as a musician. How is that experience? Not just, let me show you how to make some beats, or let me show you how to record vocals, but let me show you how to, the life of a musician, what you can expect living the life of a musician. And maybe I put myself in this box. This is also the same thing that I went through when I stopped doing instrumentals, because I first started uploading only instrumentals, and that's all people wanted. Oh, when are you gonna upload the new Taylor Swift instrumental? Oh, when are you gonna upload the new Justin Bieber instrumental? I'm tired of uploading other people's music, man. I'm tired of making other people's songs. So then I stopped. I started doing tutorials, and now I'm just doing tutorials, and I want to stop and start doing vlogs. So it's just a growth period. I think it comes in stages, and I got to do it right, or else it's not gonna Not gonna pan out right. You guys just got that? Gender neutral? Yeah, that's, I mean, we've had that for a while in America. We have gender neutral bathrooms. Like girls and guys can go in. Or however you identify. And then they have the girl statue, the boy statue, like symbol rather. And then they have one where it's half dress and then half man. And this is also something that I struggle with because people get offended if you call them the wrong pronoun. But I'm like, if I've never met you before, how do you expect me to know what your pronoun is? I don't know. And I'm not going to be like, so what do you go by? That's super awkward. To me, it's awkward. Do a video explaining this and see what people think about it. Just be honest with your audience. Yeah. Yeah, I've hinted at it in previous videos, but I'll probably make a video dedicated to that because, again, I think this next year is very pivotal for my channel because I'm getting towards that threshold of being a big YouTuber. I don't think I'm a big YouTuber right now. I think I'm like a medium size. 50,000 is a lot of people, but it's not huge. But I think once I cross that 100K, I want to be, that's going to be the point where I can make that transition. And I mean, before that too, but I need for the people who subscribe to know that this is more than just in studio stuff. It's kind of very rude and offensive to call. Yeah, that's what I mean. Some people, they prefer it, honestly, here anyway. I've seen in dating profiles, some people they like to be called him, he, she, her, it. Some people like them, they, so like multiple. It's, for me, it's very confusing. And that's not to say like you can't do what you do. I'm just like, just please don't be offended if I say something because I don't know you, and then you're actually identifying as something else. Just correct me, and then we can keep it going. Yeah. Hey Jordan, I'm about to get off of here, so I'm not reacting to any more songs. But this Saturday, if you come back, I will do live reactions as long as this stream works. What? How appropriate. As soon as I said I'm not a big YouTuber, boom, ad. Yeah, everything comes from America. It all starts here and it spreads out everywhere else. Like I noticed in Google Trends, vlogging is just now blowing up in Poland. The term vlogging and vlogger is at 100% popularity. That means it's the most popular it's ever been in Poland right now. Like right now. We had vlogging like years ago. Like when it was big here, it was like 2015. That was when it was really huge. But now in Poland, it's just now getting huge. You have to be gender neutral every time you talk to people. Yeah. I mean, because you don't know. Or it's like when people say, don't call me dude, or don't, like when girls get offended, don't call me, don't say man or don't say dude, it's offensive. I'm like, dude, that's how I talk. It's a California thing. I'm not calling you a man. It's a dude. Like, I'm not saying you're a dude. I'm like, dude. It's like saying gosh. And I'm like, hey, If you want to talk to me and say sis or girl or something, I don't care. Say it. People choose to be offended, you know? And I know some things are offensive if you have those intentions behind it. If you intend to offend people, it's all about intentions. But if you don't intend, then it's your choice to choose whether you're offended or not. That's just, I don't want to like go down this hole because this is a music channel, but dude. I think whenever life's preparing you to move on to bigger, you feel like motivation before that door open. You have to rebuild and become stronger. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why I gotta go soon. But that's exactly why. Where's the stream at? I don't know what it's pointing at. Well, I can't see that. I made this board right here. This is my money that I want to make next year. And then please disregard my quote unquote bed. It's all orange and stuff. This is my goal board, and it's got like everywhere I want to travel to. I want to reach 250,000 subs, 5 million additional views, 500 channel members, which is another thing I need to make a video about, channel memberships. Just a bunch of different stuff. Help what I put 10 people reach their goals, like make music. I already achieved that goal this year, actually. Just a bunch of stuff that I want to do, but I know doing tutorials is not going to get me there. It's going to propel me in that direction, but it's not going to take me off into the stratosphere. Oh yeah, I am. I'm always tweeting about that kind of stuff because people, they don't think. Like it's just everybody is offended. Everybody is always offended. At everything. And it's like, really? Like there are people that are offended about the Joker movie and saying that we need to boycott it because it's about we're sympathizing with a man who he's going on a killing spree because he was rejected by a female and his life is not good. Oh, so we're gonna let the white man just go kill people and feel sorry for him. That's not the point, guys. It's a fake story, number one. Number two, it's literally the story about the Joker. We know how the story goes. It's like any movie. And they say we can't be telling these stories because it makes people, think that way or feel like they should be entitled to feel that way or do those things. No. Does that mean we should stop making movies about slavery? Does that mean we should stop making movies about abuse or anything like that because now we're glorifying those things? Like, you have to say that about literally everything. Why did I watch 90 Day Fiancé? Because it's entertaining. I've been watching it since the first season. I think the reason I have such a deep connection to that show is because I started watching it as soon as I started dating Justina. I'm thinking about doing a podcast. Yeah, he could be black as well. Exactly. But that's what they were saying. They're saying, this white man, he's so entitled. Exactly. Just don't watch it. That's dope, man. Yeah, I got a goal board. I always have a goal board. You got to write down your goals. But I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten all day at all. I haven't eaten breakfast. I haven't eaten lunch. I haven't eaten anything. I haven't even drunk water. I haven't had anything. So I'm gonna eat, and my show's about to start in like 4 minutes. Watch out for the video this week. I don't know when, probably Tuesday and Thursday, and then Saturday I'll do another live. Hopefully it'll go better than this. Good night, Pete. And to all you other folks out there, good night. Good day. Have a nice time or whatever. I don't know. I will be back. Hey, 90 Day Fiance is dope. But yeah, so Mr. Beast watches. If you drink. Wait. So do it just in case. Wait, what do you mean? Don't get offended. He said good night. Take care, guys. I'm gonna message you on I'm gonna respond to you on Facebook, Luba, if you're gonna be up a while. My mouth is so dry. What? Oh, you talking about yeah, with streamers and stuff. I didn't know he was that dramatic though. Yeah, I'm gonna get on here more often then, cause Mr. Beast money is good money. Yeah, but anyway, so I'm gonna go. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for being here, and thank you for braving these terrible internet connections with me. I shall return, and that is all for today, folks. Until next time, I shall return.